Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix, Elite Dangerous. On last Let's Play, we did a few missions for the Empire so that we could gain standing with them, but I also saw between Let's Plays that we need to do a specific mission to level up, but that's fine because we also it doesn't detract from gaining stuff by not doing those missions. Where is the thing? Oh, we don't have it charted. Well, we'll just go in that direction for a bit. So, between Let's Plays, actually it would be on number 4, we found out, what is it? Well, we didn't find out, but we found, oh, where is it? What am I looking for? Missions. No, it would be 1? No, 2? No, 3? Geez, the one time I'm looking for it. Well, basically, I found out that engineers are kind of a thing. Well, I already knew that, but I found out that they were a bit easier to get to, so I went to go do that, and also did some money-making things, to make money on the side. So I needed, like, meta something. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and chew bubblegum at the same time. Let's see, would it be on here? Oh, now I remember. It is here. Do not care. That person. I needed meta alloys because I think they do a thing. So, okay, it's my left eye, or maybe it's my right eye. Oh, hella finicky. For fuck's sake. There we go. So I went to go there. Oh good, we mass locked out of that. Let's actually clean this up a bit now. Don't care about that. Care about that. Not that right at the moment. Okay. And basically got this ship, which is an Explorer, and fitted it out quite nicely, which is why this looks different from the last time. And because, like, the previous one's a hauling ship, and while it has a decent amount of, going somewhere in this thing has, like, well, the last one was, like, maybe 20 something, this one's 30 something, but then made my way halfway here before I went through a maelstrom, and I got FTL'd out as I was burning up in the sun trying to collect fuel, which I thought I was dead, so I didn't really resist too much, and then I was like, oh, this is a thing, I'm still alive. I'm not sure, like, I think when you get past a certain thing, it goes, hey, you're, everything looks wonky because of the heat. And then I was able to FTL out of there with like maybe 6 to 1% health, but then I guess I was so damaged that I blew up. That was fine because this ship's like a small ship and it's cheap. And I got that to the place we just left. Got the meta alloys, which is like the only place in the galaxy that sells that stuff apparently. I got 2 of them. And you should probably keep out of maelstroms just in case. Like, that was the only time I've been knocked out of FTO drive without accidentally slowing down. Okay, we fine. Yeah, I guess I really shouldn't, fuel scoop and chew bubblegum at the same time. Because, man, going, like, super fast, like, jump driving generates a ton of heat. Kind of like having my computer on or existing in my room. Which is great if it's wintertime and the family that I live at don't like put the heating on too high. Fuel scoop is pretty sweet. Like, it doesn't save much money, personally, but it's like, hey, you can get fuel anywhere, you know? I have to assume that sound is the fuel scoop. So yeah, now we're going to the engineers so that we can hopefully be like, hey, here's meta stuff. Hopefully I can just give you credits and you give me better staff. Zoomies. I should think about actual quests. Okay, perhaps go away from the planet. Sun. Sun's not a planet. Going from like my hauler thing to like my heavy 9 or whatever it is to this, it's uncomfortable because it's like I'm used to going turning slowly and this thing is flipping squirrely. All we need to do for fuel is go close to a sun and park our butts. I don't need to do that now. Maybe on our next one we'll do that. Keep an eye on that. Okay, we good. I don't know why I looked down, because I can't see the keyboard. It'd be nice if you could kind of like hollow it so you could put the keyboard right in front of you and your hands. The mouse is a bit more over here than that. And I guess I could do this. So it's relatively within here. And I mentally know where it is. I guess in the next one we'll park our butts in place. I think I'm going to the right place. I'm going to some place that's absolutely ho-wo-wo-bo. And to be fair to me, like, this is a scouting ship, not a fighting ship. I'd like to kick those guys' butts. I mean, it barely cost me anything. Like, what is my, thing about 1 million? Yeah, that's a drop in the bucket, man. Okay, time to park this baby. Parking babies. This is not a fuel. Oh, that ain't good. I was like, ah, yes, a star where I could refuel. I guess not. So, wait. Only some stars are fuel stars? What about the previous one? What's the button? Fuck. Oh, this isn't really gonna cost me, but you know. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Unlock. And let's hope we don't get too much heat. Sorry. Yeah, do be like that. I mean, how was I supposed to know? Even though that didn't say fuel star, every star I've come across has been a fuel star, but I guess that's par for the course in this game. Before posting Elite Dangerous, let's do Spice and Wolf. I was planning to do Spice and Wolf after this, but then it's like, okay, how many of these things are we gonna do? Don't know. And it's not the most exciting of the Let's Plays. Okay, let's get close enough and test whether or not it... Okay, it is a fuel star. So wait until the numbers stop, and then sit tight. As that replenishes at quite a nice pace. Maybe... okay. Just slowly meander out.
Warning, temperature critical.
Maybe some... like one star, I remember being able to sit tight next to it, and temperature wasn't a problem.
Disengaged. Fuel scooping.
At least it does seem to feel at quite a nice pace. And for some reason the temperature's now not rising, even though we're pretty much at maximum. Also, this is not how, things work unless we're using fuel to stay in a geosynchronous orbit. I think that's the phrase. That being staying over one position. Kind of like if a satellite was always directly above your house, just one. But yeah, definitely knowing Kerbal Space Program and geophysics, you have to keep moving, or physics. I wonder what, I heard of this story, but I wonder what astronauts had to figure this out the hard way, that they were trying to get closer to a thing, so they sped up towards it, which they got closer for a little bit, but then they got farther away. And that's because speeding up gives you a bigger orbit, which kind of actually slows you down. If you want to be faster in something in space, then you go, then you, speed away, then you go in the opposite direction.
Warning, temperature critical.
Hey, Gucci. Should be the next one or two little flips. Cool. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Popsicle. Now, where were we? How many more? Yeah, we should be able to get there in time. Or without having to fuel again. My eyebrow itches. There we go.
4, 3, 2.
It's just if you want to get this person without looking at internet stuff, how do you know you're supposed to go to that station? Because I looked at him as Maya station, so I went there, and then there's several suns there and several planets, and I was like, bugger, it's gonna take... I've never been to a place that actually had two suns right next to each other. Or at least never noticed.
Fuel scooping.
But anyways, but there was tons of planets and suns in that system. It's okay, which one is it? Which planet has the Delgasi station on, and it's Maya 1A2, and it's okay, which one's 1A2? Oh, they're all unexplored, and then I'd have to actually look on the internet to see which one it is, and And I have the biggest sensors that I could get for this thing. Okay, I got B, not A, because, Not every place has all the things, unfortunately. That's one thing I really wish that games had, was like some kind of Amazon, to put it bluntly. You know, a hey, you pay a bit more so that you don't have to look around for a thing, you just can buy
Fuel
it.
scooping.
Like, let's say you're in, oh, what is it called?
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive
Elder
charging.
Scrolls, like Skyrim, and you needed ebony ingots. You could just be like, okay, merchant, go buy this stuff. Uh, it's gonna cost me more, it's gonna take you a bit of time,
4, 3,
yeah,
2, 1.
you go out and buy as many as there are in the market, or as many as I want, you know? This is me having to go all higgledy-piggledy on, or looking it up on the internet. Always be outside that ring there, so you don't get caught in there and then having to do jump drive right next to the damned thing.
Frameshift drive charging.
I wonder if you I wonder if you'd get fuel going next to those things or next to a gas giant. You know?
4, 3, 2, 1.
I really should have. I guess we were watching anime then. Recording that time, I made 200 million in what, an hour, a little bit. I just lucked out because the thing that was selling stuff cheaply and the fleet carrier that was
System scan
wanting it were
complete.
right next to each other in the same system. Made so much money.
Frameshift drive charging.
Are we gonna actually next time we jump? We should probably just see, like, park next to the nearest star, see if we make any fuel, and then if
Ready to engage.
oh, throttle up. What are we looking
4,
for?
3, 2,
And then
1.
you know, it's nice to be on a ship that can actually jump at a distance. Okay, does this count? Guess not. Just my luck that like every single star I went across was a fueling star, and then when I started doing Let's Plays, taint a fueling star. It's like, really?
Frameshift
I'm surprised I'm hungry.
charging.
Yesterday had like 1/3 of a bloomin' onion, a Caesar salad, 8-ounce steak, and mashed potatoes, and then maybe something else. And it's like, that's a lot of calories, and for some reason I'm hungry today, and it's
3,
before what,
2,
12-ish?
1.
I had a problem with doing these with setting up my thing, because like, I thought my mouse wasn't working, but then I guess it was. Just fell off the screen. No, it's staying on screen now. I don't. Well, maybe it's because I was in the station, but then like, the audio wasn't recording. It's like, what the devil is going on?
Fuel scooping.
I don't need the fuel scooping, but we might want to sit tight just in case. Maybe until the fuel starts being all higgledy-piggledy. I could always just go on the other side of the sun, and so that when we leave, we just go straight away from the sun. Wait, what? Do I face the sun to get it? Huh, interesting. Like, I'm not moving, but when I face away from the sun, eh. That would explain why sometimes I would be able to get maximum fuel stuff while, you know. I mean, I don't know if this next thing is a fuel station. Just saying. And I wonder, like, I know, as far as I know in this game, you don't get bugged by enemy pirates if you don't have any stuff on you. Granted, I do have meta stuff now that I think about it, and that would be extremely something worthy. I can't say. You'd think that they would have something where these things would change if you're staring at a bright ball. I don't know. Change color so you could actually see it, because I can't. I mean, I can tell there's a screen there. I can tell there's yellow there, but if there were words there, I mean, I can see some words, like, can kind of make out chat and main, but I can't really tell. But then, yeah. I wonder if, like, I was on the internet, because I've only done solo play, but if I was on the internet, would people bug me? Because, like, what could I give them, you know? Unless they wanted to be jerks and wanted to shoot me. I still have a bounty on me. I can't just go somewhere and pay it off, apparently. I think that's enough.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
So, do we just, like, run on helium or what? I don't know what the outer core of the sun would consist of. I would have to assume it'd be the lighter stuff.
4, 3,
Oh, yeah, hydrogen. Sorry. Okay, we got the materials, we got the prerequisites for it. Let's go find this engineer. Oh, it's another place. Wait, what? I can't turn that way. Okay, there we go.
fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive
Alright.
charging.
Okay, reset. Where's the front of my screen, anyways? There we go. Guess I was trying to hit the backspace. Okay, please tell me we have, like, planets system thingamajigger, so we don't have to, like, thing. And hopefully they have a big space, too. Okay, we don't exactly. Well, while we figure this out, let's go a tad close to sun
Fuel scooping.
and look at it. Number 4. Uh-huh. The cats. Federation. Okay. I just look for a thing. I mean, I guess we should put these on.
Fuel scooping complete.
That scared the heck out of me, man. It's like it says home system, but doesn't say like where. Okay, but is there a where? Shift tribe engineers and engines and thrusters. Yeah, like, okay, you invited me. Where you be, dog? There's this dire solar system here and a couple of things. Doesn't say. Well, we'll start there. And maybe while we're flying over in that direction, I'll look up where you are. Facility Farseer. I need to put my glasses close to my head so I can actually keep them up. Oh, woo. Farseer. Workshop is Farseer Inc. Probably on a planet. Stop, please. Like, yeah, I guess if I went and just looked through all the things, I would eventually find it, but it's still kind of like, okay, give me something, brah. Where you be at? 'Cause let's see. So it's like, it's this system. Granted, there's a lot of surface, like, places. How did I learn her through common knowledge? Cool Scout. I don't know, maybe this is one of those games where it's like, hey, you need to find this stuff out through, like actually reading books or whatever. Sorry. So, guess I'm just gonna be on my phone a bit. Canada. At least we succeeded in our goal. At least getting here, that is. Can one get some food while listen to people boringly talk about, jobs and stuff? Because, my job. Because I'm not sure if it's mandatory, but it's like, hey, you should listen to a bunch of higher ups talk about how jobs are doing, what jobs are going ahead, because Horizons. Meanwhile, I look at pornography on a different computer. Just utterly meaningless. It's, hey, here's this job. It's somewhere else. Doing something you'll probably never do. It's like, great. Okay, Matt. Got on the wrong side of the planet. So I've learned how to, go into planet nicely. Because at first I was okay.
Auto flight engaged.
You just go straight down onto the thing, but it's like, well, if you kind of glide into it, go at an angle, it saves your ship some damage and also kind of goes a bit quicker. So you kind of get on, not really on top of it, but mostly on top of it, and then you just kind of go at an angle. There we go, now it's within view. Also, it seems to be pretty tall since I can actually see it. Yeah, that should be good enough. Just keep my nose high so that my speed just keeps high. Ish. I don't know why the not aircraft, but the spacecraft makes this sound going through like very creaky. I don't know, maybe air resistance against it. Yeah, that's better than that one time I accidentally crash landed onto a planet and just
Golf Alpha Mike.
lost all my
Commencing
shit.
automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols.
Was I recording that?
Access granted.
No,
Proceed to
first time
landing
it exploded was when
pad
I
04.
went to go fight some pirates and came across four of them. So does this place have like a large landing pad? I'd like to bring some other spacecraft here. How much money do I have? 160,000
Lighting gear
million.
deployed.
She set up well for herself. I mean, look at the size of that thing. Fuel, because why not? Ooh.
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
Okay, do we start here or what? Cool. Okay, what were the other things? Contacts. Do you have contacts with the people that, don't like me so I can... Apparently not. Maybe I'm just not doing it right. Do you want maps? I got maps. Quite a few of them, actually, it seems. Would you buy a metal ally? Yeah, I'll keep it then. I mean, it'd probably be useful for something. So how does this work? We have level 3 access. Engines. Uh-huh. We need grid resistors. Atypical disruption wick thingies. Uh-huh. Shielded FSD. Power plants. So, how does all this shit work, anyways? Oh, am I not just able to bring ships here? I have to actually land them here? Or, huh. Actually, let's just see. Atypical disrupted week. Atypical disruptive wake echoes. Encoded material introduced in V21. Known sources, high wake scanning. Mission warrants usually in boom system states. Frame shifts wake scanner. Uh-huh. So, how do engineers work anyways while we're here, you know? Like, do we have to bring stuff here, or do we have the blueprints now? Materials are required by engineers to upgrade modules on a player's ship. Each blueprint specifies which material is needed and how to get them. Two resources include another to destroyed ships, it scans different engineers, require different materials, meaning not all materials gathered can be used by the same engineer. Up to one blueprint can be pinned per engineer. Pin modification can be crafted at any station equipped with a remote workshop. But a modification crafted remotely will not contribute to reputation with this engineer. A module, information scanless modification, the range for effects, negative effects are static for a given month. Only increase the and will increase with the higher grades. With odd effects that eventually the grade will be increased and maximum processed W15. Well, I'm gonna have to go do a meeting and stuff like that. And we finished the thing came out to do. You know, I should probably put my head thingy back on. We came here, gave her the thing, and now we just have to find these atypical thingy majiggers and eat a sandwich or something. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of this. Let's place a comment, cause I like comment. Don't you like dislike tips tricks? Otherwise, if you like me, you like grow. And please like, subscribe, and check out our episode groom. Please remember spaying your animals help control the pet population. How much farther? 15. Huh. Oh wait, that's optimized mass. Like, how far does this thing actually take us, you know? Oh, right, we're tapped out. Now we're tapped back in. Ooh, dog. How do we get a reputation? Help. Click and generate a blueprint. Maybe we should just get all the materials that we need for, like, stuff. Like, engines. Uh... Dirty drive tuning. What's the difference between dirty and clean? I don't know. And until next time, let's play me, GamerWolfSix of Elite Dangerous, a game that is at least better than Warframe, because goddamn, I went back into that for like hot minute. It's like, oh, here's the credits, here's the platinum. Um, you want to get this thing? Well, you need these parts. You want to get these parts? You need to talk to these people. You want to get uh, these these people's parts. You need to get the tokens. To get those tokens, you need to either do these quests or mine this material or fish this thing or hunt that thing and give it to these people to get the tokens, give it to these people to get the blueprints or whatever, build these things to get the and it's like, fuck. This thing has several layers of I don't give a fuck. I guess that's one reason why I kind of dropped out when around the time they got a third planet. That and also, being on a ship and not being able to do anything. And until next time, let's make Emo 6 is Elite Dangerous. See ya.